Go ahead.
We're about to start.
Welcome to Feet on the Street. We're local, we're live, we're having a good time, bringing in people in our community. I missed last week and I'm sorry, but it happens. Shortly, I needed to do a quick apology. I made a comment a couple weeks ago, which was unprofessional, and then, anyway, sorry about that. I lost it, but that's life. Anyway, I got one thing else I have to say. It's a nitpick thing. The flannel pajamas are not to be worn in public. They're pajamas. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. Flannel pajamas. Pajamas. Home, not public. Anyway.
How do you really feel?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty honest guy. Yeah, I have no trouble.
Well, I appreciate you saying what you said, because this show and what Candace and Ray and Phil have done is it's just a great show and a community show. And we just need to make sure that we are, setting examples and not
Yes.
making comments or saying things about people. We do encourage
Exactly.
our guests to be respectful of other people too. So.
Right, and I made a mistake.
Gee,
And
there's all the fun.
I know, huh? Right.
So that was really nice of you, though.
Well, I had to. I've been thinking about it for a while, and a good friend of mine brought it up. So anyway, as you can tell, Ray's not here tonight. We got the beautiful Clay LaFave with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And this evening, our guest is a longtime friend, I think, of everybody's in our community, but his name is Mark Kelch, and he is the project and communications manager for Cowlitz County.
Woohoo!
So, we have some questions for you tonight.
That's fine. Put me on the
Yeah,
spot.
That's okay. Well, first, if you could, I know what you do, but if you could just tell the people who don't know what you do, what are some of the 6 things that you focus on the most
You mean as far as work-wise?
as far as work?
Probably want to back up just a little bit because,
Okay.
as some of you are aware, I was private business for 35 years as a real estate appraiser. 5 years ago, I had a friend of mine call and asked if I knew any young appraiser that might want to apply for a right-of-way agent, and I was kind of looking for a change of pace, and I said, well, I know an old guy that might apply for it. That lasted about, we're right at 2 years, and then 3 years ago right now, because I've been in the county for 5 years, I applied for and took the position of communications manager, which is technically project/communications manager.
Nice.
It encompasses a number of things. I'm the public information officer
Yeah.
for our department. I also coordinate communication with other county agencies and municipalities and such. We are an emergency response, first responder office. A lot of people don't realize Public Works does that, but Public Works
absolutely.
being roads and bridges, you can't get police and fire through if we don't clean the snow up or clean the
Right.
slide up or
Right.
take care of the flooding. So it's one of those areas. And as I was applying for it, some people thought I was crazy because they said it's also the job that they throw everything in that nobody else wants to do.
Other duties as
It is.
assigned.
Other duties is.
Oh, that's a great
Public
one.
records requests, all sorts of
Really?
fun stuff that
Wow.
I'm learning about. That
Wow.
Close that door.
Yeah, we got a little car alarm going off. That happens. That's why we're live. So
Hopefully
anyway,
that's not my card, so.
I know it's not mine because I don't have one.
Should I just leave it open?
Oh, it's gone.
It's fine.
That's what happens when we broadcast. Things happen. That's life.
And with that distraction, I forgot what your,
Well, I know that you're right. Your role that you play for our county is huge. So with communications, I'm sure social media, collateral, meetings, classes, communication, I think, as we all know, in our lives, families, friends, jobs, how important that is.
Yes.
So I have a question for you regarding that, because now we're in the world of social media.
yes.
And so there's a lot of other outlets for people to communicate. So in your role as the communications manager for the county, does it help or hurt when other sources of communication try to speak for you? And I'm going to give you an example, the Daily News. Do you think they do a pretty good job of communicating on your behalf, or can they?
Be better.
In general, I think the Daily News does a pretty good job of communicating. I've been around the community enough times and been quoted enough times that sometimes it's not 100% exactly the way it was intended.
Oh, yeah.
But generally, they do a pretty good job. And same thing with KLG. I've worked with Rick Byers for a number of years, and he does a pretty good job of communicating.
Yeah, he does.
Sometimes, even when you're